Hey, Rose. I'm gonna have you look after my child today as usual. Excuse me, what are you talking about? You didn't give me prior notice, though. Are you being serious right now? Of course I did. You really have to start paying attention to what people say to you. What? You don't make any sense. Winter, today doesn't work for me. A friend of mine is coming over today. That's totally fine. My kid can play with anyone. It's not a matter of who your kid can play with. The friend is mine. She has a baby to take care of. That's why my mom is looking after my child for one day. I mean, you never know what a 3-year-old can do to an infant. Sometimes they play rough. I have no idea what you're trying to get at, but they're just children. Anyways, I'll drop my kid off later at your place. Seriously? You don't seem to understand what I just said. I said it's a no for me. In other words, I'm turning you down. I don't care whether you turn me down or not. You must be out of your mind. I already told you multiple times that I'm not available to babysit your kid today. You're mean, Rose. Pardon me? Yeah, you're turning a blind eye on your friend right now. Is this how you treat your friends? Am I nothing to you? The thing is that I explained to you already why today is a no-go. I'll look after your child when I'm available. You know what? I'm kind of curious as to why you can't take care of your own kid when you're a homemaker. Isn't it part of your job to look after your own children because you don't work anyway? I have many other things I have to tend to. All you need to do is listen to what I say. Don't you think that you're being a little selfish then? How? Aren't we friends? Friends give each other a hand when help is needed. I don't think this is how friendship works. You know what? Never mind. What do you mean? I asked another person and she has agreed to babysit my kid today. Winter, your child is not a pet. And even if children were pets, what you're doing is not good either. Plus, it seems to me that you're always looking for someone to take care of your kid. With that being said, don't you think you're being a little irresponsible? Excuse me, I don't need your advice on parenting. Just shut up if you don't plan on lending me a hand. Who do you even think you are? Tell you what, you won't be let off the hook this easily the next time I ask you to babysit my child. Listen, I don't want to be rude or anything, but you didn't even pick your kid up last time, and you said that you'd be here before the sun sets. Well, our children had a lot of fun together with their sleepover, though, don't you think? What if an accident happens, though? Are you not even worried? I mean, if your child gets hurt or something, what am I supposed to do? You didn't tell me the insurance number or emergency contact before you left. Have you ever thought what position you'd put my husband and I in if something bad happens? Come on! You know that nothing happened in the end. That's not what I'm talking about. Anyways, I'm counting on you for this weekend. What do you mean? I'm going on a trip with my husband this weekend. I'm assuming that you won't leave me high and dry this time, right? I have other plans for this weekend. There's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Everything's already set for me at this point. You can't just decide for yourself, though. I'm not your nanny. What about you stop complaining for 1 second and face reality? My kid is very mature and pretty much acts like an adult all the time. No worries. You're throwing me off the hook right now. Anyways, I'll see you then. I'll see you later in the day. I told you I'm not available. I mean, you literally do this every time. I don't know what's the matter with you, but you always have this habit of taking a no for a yes. They're literally opposites. Yeah, whatever. Friends should be there for each other through the ups and downs. Don't tell me you've never heard of this saying. Or you may be not a human being, Rose. Pardon me? That's just rude. It is not a nice thing to say about someone. Come on, Rose, you know what I said is nothing but the truth. You have a heart of stone, like an alien. Do you even think of me as your friend? Winter, I think I'm more of a servant who's always at your disposal rather than a friend. You use me when you need help, that's it. What's more, it's not like we've been best friends for 10 years. Our kids are in the same class, which is how we met, remember? You forgot one more thing. We're neighbors, too. Exactly. But this doesn't make us besties, you know? I mean, you can't treat me like I'm someone hired by you to babysit your child. You don't pay me. I don't give a damn about what you think of me. I'm going on this trip no matter what. I'll let you know when I'm back. Were you even listening to me this entire time? I dropped my child off just now on your doorstep. I'm going on a trip today with my husband and kids, though. Seriously, can't you cancel it? Excuse me? We already left. Really? What am I supposed to do then? The thing is that my kid has climbed over the fence and is standing in your backyard right now. Why did you do something like this? It's almost 80 degrees outside. Do you know how likely it is for children to pass out because of heat stroke? Are you not concerned at all? It's your fault then, Rose. What are you talking about? I asked if you can babysit my kid during the weekend or not, but you're just too selfish to help me out. If I have to be completely honest with you, then I'm dumbfounded at this point. It seems impossible to even hold a normal conversation with you. You're the one who doesn't have common sense, Rose. Don't you know that you're not supposed to have other plans if you have guests coming over for the weekend? What's more, it actually takes energy and time to properly take care of a child. So don't you even think about that family trip of yours anymore. Come back immediately and stay home. You can still enjoy your weekend in many other ways, just figure something out. I never promised to babysit your kid in the first place. In fact, I refused you more than once. Can you just respect my wish and act like a responsible adult? Still, it's not my problem. I refuse your refusal. You must do what I tell you because you're left with no other choice. Plus, my husband and I have already left our house, and we're on our way to the airport. It's been a long time since we last had time to ourselves. I can't let this precious opportunity slip away. So why don't you cancel your trip and head home? Your family trip can take place on another day. That I'm 100% positive. Like I said, my baby is standing in your backyard. Come on, Rose. You're a kind person, aren't you? I'm assuming that you don't want to be sued for child abuse, right? Are you kidding me right now? Why don't you head home then? I'm not your relative or anything. I'm not even related to you. Seriously though, why are you doing this to me? All I'm asking is a small favor from you. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Plus, I'm on the highway at the moment and it's not realistic to head home. It would take at least 1 to 2 hours and I don't want to pay extra money for taxi fare. You know how hard it is to spend some alone time with your significant other when you have kids too, right? Also, I won't get a refund for the ticket that cost me an arm and a leg, considering the fact that it's high season right now. You have no idea how much I've been looking forward to this trip with my husband. Yeah, whatever, I'm done with you. I don't want to waste any more brain cells on someone who clearly has something wrong with them. I'm heading back. I'm glad you finally understood what I've been trying to tell you. I knew you were a good friend to me. Thank you so much. What's going on right now? Where is my child? No one's home. Give me back my kid. Don't worry, your child is in safe hands. Excuse me. I just got in touch with the father. What are you talking about? Where are you at the moment? I'm on a family trip, but your child is with your husband, so everything's fine. I have no idea what you're trying to do. Yeah, right. I had no idea what you're trying to do at first, too. I mean, you told me how you're going on this trip with your husband and all that. But guess what? Who would have thought that it's actually a trip with your secret lover? Excuse me. You've been exposed. You were never planning to go on this trip with your husband. Still, why is my kid with my husband? Isn't he on a business trip? Well, it seems like he received an emergency call. Now your child is with his grandparents. In other words, your entire family is at your husband's parents' house right now. What the heck? Nobody gave me a heads up, though. First of all, what are you even thinking? I can't believe that things would turn out to be so out of control. I didn't think you'd snitch on me because you were the one who's supposed to watch after my kid. This can't possibly be true. Can't you even keep a secret? Pull yourself together, please. What do you mean? Like I told you before, I'm not a nanny. I also don't happen to own a nursery either. Do you think that it makes sense to tell other people to cancel their trip just so that they could babysit your child? What's more, I'm not keeping your affair a secret because I'm not in this with you together. I mean, do you even understand what you're saying yourself? I seriously can't seem to comprehend for the sake of my life what mother would leave their kid on someone else's doorstep and just leave instead of canceling a trip. If I didn't call the kindergarten and ask them for your husband's number, your kid could have passed out in the heat. Did you really do that? I can't believe it. I thought we were friends. Stop messing around. You're going over the top this time. There's a limit to how irresponsible you can be as a mother. Do you have any idea how many times your husband said sorry to me? He rang me up and his voice was shaking. Seriously? This is too much for me to handle. What should I do? My husband must have found out about me cheating on him with another guy already. He also knows that this is not your first time going on a trip with your lover and leaving your child in the care of someone else. Of course, I was the one who made things easier for him. I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. What should I do then? I'm not sure whether I'm the best person to ask this question, but how does getting a divorce sound? Pardon me! You cheated on your husband with another man and are a horrible mother. I mean, if you really love this other dude that much, then simply marry him instead. Your husband can take responsibility as the child's only legal guardian from now on. After all, you're literally the definition of the word irresponsible. Wait a second first. Why is all this happening to me right now? What did I even do? I don't want to get a divorce, though. All I did was have some fun. You know what? This is all your fault, Rose. Stop blaming everything on me. It's your own fault for prioritizing your own desire over the safety of your child. I should have asked another mom from the kindergarten instead of you. That won't be possible either. What? No one wants to have anything to do with you at this point. Everyone's already had their mind blown away by how irresponsible you are. Because if you think about it, you're not even that close to any other parent whose kids are in the same class with your child. I mean, there are countless times when you're not invited to the mom gatherings. What are you talking about, mom gatherings? Yeah, this only goes to show that pretty much everyone is sick and tired of you. After all, you do nothing but cause trouble. Well, I'm not sure about whether what you said is true or not. I think everyone's jealous of me because of how attractive I am. Yeah, you can interpret my words however you want. I couldn't care less. You know what? You're really mean to me. Rose, can you please do me a favor? No, I will never do you a favor ever again in my life. But why? Please lend me a hand for once. I promise you that this will be the very last time. So anyways, do you mind explaining to my husband just how everything is all just a huge misunderstanding? Excuse me? I mean, just tell him I went on this trip with the other moms and nothing else. Let him know also that I did leave our child in good hands before I left, but only forgot to pick up the kid on the way back. This should make him let me off the hook this time, don't you think? No, I don't. Plus, your husband is not an idiot. Do you seriously believe that he's going to buy your lie? Please, I'm begging you right now. I swear to God this is the last time. I will never ask you to watch my kid from now on. I just can't afford to get a divorce right now. I mean, I'm unemployed. Then you shouldn't have chosen to cheat on your husband in the first place. So sorry to let you know the bad news, but I told your husband every single detail about your affair yesterday on the phone. With that being said, there's nothing else I can do for you. What's more, don't you ever even think about asking me anything related to babysitting for a second time. I'm cutting ties with you. Don't brush me aside like this. Aren't we friends? Not at all. We have never been friends. So stop hallucinating about this non-existent friendship between us. You're at most a nuisance who happens to live next door. How can you call me a nuisance? Just answer me this question then. Do I seriously mean absolutely nothing to you? Yes, you mean nothing to me. In fact, you're less than a stranger. Tell you what, I feel so stupid for talking to you when we first met. I should have just straight out ignored you. And Anyways, I have to go now. My family is waiting for me. Like I told you before, I'm on a trip right now with my husband and the kids, so you need to leave me alone. Wait a second first. This is nothing but unfair. I did nothing wrong. All I wanted is to have a blast with someone other than my husband. After all, he's always busy. Plus, you can't just abandon me. I'll do anything to make up for what I did. You have to trust me, Rose. Please convince my husband that I'm innocent. Goodbye, you hooker. You know how the story goes, right? What goes around comes around? This is what's called karma, in case you didn't know. In the end, Winter was boxed into a corner by her husband and had to come clean in regard to her affair. She even begged him on her knees for a second chance. Her husband filed for divorce immediately after and kicked her out of the house. I mean, you could literally hear him throwing things across the room and screaming at her at the top of his lungs 2 blocks away. Although she was hoping to move in with her lover at first, Winter later found out that he's chased by debt. It seems like he even asked her to lend him some money. With that being said, she decided to break up with him and has been on her own since then. I mean, I'm pretty sure she would be dragged down as well had she chosen to stay in that relationship. What's worse, her husband has full custody rights of their child and will only allow Winter to visit once per month for the reason that she's a bad influence. In fact, Winter went the extra mile to ask for forgiveness, but failed time after time. You should have been there to see the way she weeps on their front porch. Now she works 2 part-time jobs in order to support herself and pay child support. The last time I ran into her at this fast food restaurant, she was as thin as a stick. Currently, she works 10 hours a day and doesn't even get any holidays or weekends off. But I don't feel bad for her at all, as I believe that she's only getting a taste of her own medicine. As for me, I finally rid myself of being an on-call babysitter and am living my life to the fullest, surrounded by my loving family. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when a new video comes out. Don't forget to also leave a comment below, and I'll see you next time.